Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Hollow Knight. Last episode, I didn't get enough sleep. What we actually did is we discovered the Stag Station, an area that you only unlock after finding every stag the stag nest, not the stag station. An area that you can only discover after you find every stag station. In this episode, we're going to finally purchase the map to the Queen's Gardens. And now that we've purchased every map, we can see Cornifer up there taking a nap. Cornifer's home at last, but look at him. He's exhausted. He always does this, furiously charts the place, and collapses once he's done. He'll be sleeping for some time, I imagine, so even with him home, I'm still lost for company. But I do love the bug, even his faults. Seeing his passion for maps, it's something of an inspiration. Corny keeps asking me to join him on his adventures, and I've always declined. Maybe next time I should accept the offer. And because we have some money to spend, I think I'm gonna buy the markers, which essentially what they do is they just leave on your map. You can just place markers wherever you want. So if you see something interesting or something that you just want to remember, put one down. But I think it's time to head back to the Queen's Gardens and finish our exploration. And while we're at it, also like Marmu. By the way, I think Marmu has just the most adorable voice. Listen to it. She just sounds so joyful. Anyways, she isn't really that difficult. She can be difficult if your timing is not very good. But, I mean, it's a boss battle, I guess. It's super easy if you just camp in the corner. And it's even easier if you have things like Long Nail, Quick Slash, Mark of Pride, stuff like that. That's really it. Oh, stranger, you're strong. Much stronger than me. I've been waiting a long time, stranger. I've been fighting a long time, stranger. I'm very, very tired. That's what I felt this morning. The Queen will be here soon, and I just need to sleep a little. Wake me when the Queen arrives, stranger. Perhaps the Queen will teach us both to fly, stranger. That would be fun, wouldn't it? Upon defeat, she will give you was that 200 essence? I think it was 250 essence. So a lot of essence for beating her. Anyway, that was a failure. I missed completely. Alright, this way. archers taken down. And now, where am I supposed to be going? Alright. I think I found it. Just need to keep going left. Oh. Wow. A moss skin. Not a moss skin. Moss creep. I thought you could only find those in Green Path. Then I head up. It should be just this way. No. So yeah, just some pretty tricky platforming, if I'm going to be honest. Considering that you are technically timed due to the fact that the platforms drop. But it shouldn't be anything too absurdly difficult. I think this way is a bench? No, I think that's the way we're supposed to be going. Because there is a boss fight coming up. No. No, that's the way we're supposed to be going. So it is this way. Where is the bench? I need to rest. No, this is the... Oh my god. This place really is just a maze. I mean, just look at the map. Yeah, this boss fight coming up, oh my goodness, can be quite a challenge, especially if you're unprepared. So I need to find this bench so I can save. Oh hey! Green path. There is a Whispering Root right there, but I don't think we can get that quite yet. I hear a grub. Grubs are of utmost priority. See, I don't know where the bench is. Why? Why is there no bench? Oh my goodness. Thank you. Here? No. Please. Hey, essence. That's nice. Did I already mention the fact that sometimes enemies can randomly drop essence? Well, if I didn't already, I did now. Well, I guess I'm just gonna have to go into this. Fight with 2 HP. Hooray! Actually, what's that up there? Can I even get up there? Okay. Before the fight begins, you have to die. That's actually not what you're supposed to do, contrary to popular belief. Alright. This is seriously the closest bench? That's ridiculous. Whatever. Whatever. I guess I'm just gonna have to make it work. This is the wrong way. This is the right way. Oh, that was close. Why? Of course the platform would close as soon as I try to jump. Alright. Hello, Shade. So, a recap. Before the fight begins, you have to fight a Mantis Traitor, and look who's here to help us. It's Cloth. She's finally here to face her fears, and help us face our fears. But here comes the biggest fear, the Traitor Lord. Once part of the Mantis tribe, he rebelled in order to undertake the infection to try to become more powerful. Unfortunately, it worked. He has 4 attacks, 3 of which deal double damage. His only attack that doesn't deal double damage is that orange ring attack, right, this one. His other 3 attacks consist of a lunge, which is right there, an aerial lunge, where he jumps and then lunges down at you, and the only attack he hasn't used yet, this one. The only way to dodge this is to use the Shade Cloak. over is just cloth, I guess. She fights with you and has only one attack, really, where she just jumps around and flails. Unfortunately, all good things come at a price. With the fall of the Traitor Lord, also comes the fall of a friend. Rest in peace, Cloth. We finally find the structure that we found earlier, and we can finally see what rests within. This is the White Lady, the Queen of Hallownest. Oh, one arrives. Far it walks to find me. Did it seek my aid, or did the path carry it by chance to so pertinent a place? It is true that you were awaited. No, perhaps that is inaccurate. True one like you was awaited. I have a gift, held long for one of your kind. Half of a whole. When you are united, great power is granted, and on the path ahead, great power it will need. She gives us half of the King's Soul Charm, the White Fragment. It faced the gendered child? She's a fierce foe, strong in mind and body, striking reflection of her mother, though the two were permitted little time together. I never begrudged the worm's dalliance as bargain. In fact, I feel some affection for the creature bird. If your paths were ever to align, I imagine you might gain yourself a powerful ally. The gendered child she is talking about is Hornet, obviously female. All of the other children of the White Lady and the Pale King are genderless, us included. That right there is an Aluba. It only has 1 HP. So basically, what she was referring to is the fact that... oh, hold on. So, what she was referring to was that the Pale King and Hera of Deep Nest had a child, and that was Hornet. Hornet's species, by the way, is a spider. A weaver, to be precise. So, obviously, that means that that means that the Pale King was getting... no, this is a somewhat family-friendly channel. Down and funky with Hera the Beast, and they had Hornet. Obviously, most people would think that... wait, well, wouldn't the White Lady, I don't know, the Pale King's wife, be mad about that? But she said that she doesn't really care. In fact, she feels some sort of affection for her Hornet. Well, now that was something. A true battle of mighty warriors. So intense, so climactic. It's really everything I could ever have hoped for. Thanks for all your help, my friend. For a tiny bug, you set a valiant example. We'll meet again, I'm sure of it. So it turns out that even though Cloth is passed on, she seems to be happy about that. I'll see you guys next time when we figure out where the last half of the King's Soul Charm is. See you guys then.